Okay, let's begin with action 1, which is adjusting the toaster. And this is going to be rough, and it doesn't have to be a masterpiece. Just a quick drawing of a toaster depicting where the adjustment button is, and showing the index finger pushing the button to make it either toast or a bagel. Now let's stop for a moment and look at a study I put together for the storyboard of the hand usage of a button or a knob or a lever. And so let's start with the button. I'm showing here an index finger and a thumb. Let's go to the lever, and I'm showing an index finger and a thumb. Let's go to the adjustment button, where I'm showing it turns clockwise. I'm showing again the thumb and the index finger. And finally, how you would put a piece of toast in, again using the index finger and the thumb and pulling the toast out. Also, I'd like to add into this is quickly, for those of you who are doing larger products, such as a vacuum cleaner, showing a quick sketch cartoon of an individual holding a vacuum cleaner, and it shows it in side view and front view. Okay, now let's get down to what we're doing with the toaster, and we are in action 1 of making a toast or a bagel. Now let's go to action 2, and that is determining, and as you can see this is rough, that is determining whether this is going to be a light piece of toast. And remember, I use the index finger and the thumb to adjust it quickly, to turn it either clockwise or counterclockwise, depending on how dark or how light you want your toast. Again, just an indication that you're working with the front of the toaster. Action 3 is now we're going to put the toast in. And again, a real quick indicating the toaster, indicating the piece of toast, again using the index finger and the thumb to put the toast down into the toaster. Or put the toast into the toaster, excuse me. Action 4, again, will be quick indication of you're going fast, you're thinking to yourself, okay, now we have to pull the lever down again. Remember the little study, and you can make the same study using pulling the lever down, and just put an arrow here. Remember, this storyboard is for your use as you develop your product. That's all this is all about, to give you ideas on how to better this product. Action 5 is basically indicating cooking time for the toaster. So you have some heat waves radiating from the toaster, and also it just shows it on the counter and shows it, gives you can always go back to this. Action 6 is the toaster pops up, and you have the toaster pops up after a lot of time from whether you want it light or dark and so forth. So the toast pops up, and you can just put an arrow on top of the toaster, up, and over here, down. You can put all kinds of notes on this. This is your customer use storyboard. Always remember that. Finally, you're taking the toast out. And when you're taking the toast out, remember the little study I made using the thumb again and the index finger pulling the toast out. And finally, now this isn't all the time, but when you want to clean the crumbs out of the bottom of the toaster, you have a tray, as you remember from your 5-view drawing, the rear view and the plan view, or the bottom view. Here's your tray which comes out this way and pulls the toast out. Remember 2 things in this: observe and draw. And while you're observing and drawing, you are going through in your mind how to better this toaster.